So, today, in the wonderful world of Celeste, we have more Mirror Temple. So that's my hope. And as I said earlier, World of Horror got an update, but I didn't find out about it until like a day ago or so. There's a World of Horror Discord, and they have a channel called Current Game Version or something like that. And I happened to peek in there, into the Discord channel rather, and noticed that there was like a new message in there. And when I looked, it was like, oh, by the way, back in December, there was another update to the game that added 2 new characters as well as new events. And it looked like a whole bunch of other stuff. I haven't finished reading the patch notes yet. But World of Horror is a really fun game to play. It involves a lot of death, much like what we just did there. It also involves a lot of talking. So it will be the perfect game to play after losing my breath playing Ring Fit. I can then lose my breath reading text aloud. But I didn't want to do it today because yesterday and Friday, and I think last Thursday as well, I said that I'd be doing Celeste today. And I like to do what I said I'm going to do. So stuck around with Celeste for today. But Thursday after Ring Fit, I plan on doing World of Horror instead of Celeste. So if you have never seen that game before, or you have seen the game before and you like it, and you know, you want to join in on some exercise and then get a bedtime story of horror, basically, then Thursday will be your day. Or something like that, I guess. But for today, we're just going to enjoy this and call it good. So, and now that I'm not jumping around like a maniac, I can actually chat. I did try to be a little bit more talkative today during Ring Fit. I think last time I played it, I was very focused on the game, which I want to be. I want to be focused on the game, but I also don't want to leave anyone hanging. Like, I don't know if I can have like a full-blown conversation in the midst of everything, but I suppose the goal would be to be able to do that, right? To be in shape enough that I'm not spending the entire time catching my breath and can chat with everyone at the same time. That would be ideal, right? For an exercise buddy. So that's my hope anyway. But that said, I do feel like playing a regular video game with a controller is a lot easier to maintain a conversation, so here I am. But yeah, man, what even is going on? The world is a strange place. That's what's going on. Weird ass tweets about psyops and other bullshit today. Just complete and utter nonsense. But yeah, I had ooh boy, that was close to death. I had a really good lunch today. If I can share that with you all. It is a direct follow-up to what I was doing the other day. Sorry, I'm trying to find a window that I couldn't find. Let me just pull up this picture. So if you recall from the other day, I showed you a picture of my groceries, I think, that I got. And the cashier asked me if I was having a party because I had bought like 2 pizzas, 3 2-liters of soda, and some wings. But that led directly to today's lunch. So I figured I'd just show you that. Here's the right button. So that was lunch today. We had delicious chicken wings, steamed carrots, and rice. So it was good. It was a very tasty lunch, honestly. So I'm happy. I also just realized that my chat is still popped out. So I have the dashboard and then I have the chat as two separate windows, and it feels very strange. But I don't really want to pop it back in because it loses all chat history when I do that, so. But yeah, I was kind of surprised by my lunch today, actually. Like, I thought I would be hungrier after only having 3 pieces of meat, but surprisingly enough, it was perfectly fine. So I'm gonna get more meals out of that bag of chicken than I thought I would. I think tomorrow I'm gonna have leftover pizza for lunch, and then have the wing rice combo and the rest of the carrots that I have for dinner, I think. Because for dinner today I had some DiGiorno stuffed crust pizza, which is quite delicious. The best part about my dinner though was so I got into Final Fantasy XIV like right after work, because at 5 o'clock the queues aren't huge yet. There are only like 36 people in the queue, so that's like a normal amount and goes by really quickly. Oh boy. But what I wasn't expecting was for the duty queues to be like just as quick, basically. Because I was doing some main story quest and ran into a duty. So a dungeon that had to be done. But I'd already preheated... Oh shit. I should have ducked down. I had preheated the oven and put in the pizza, and then like was doing main story quest stuff, and then found that I had to queue up for a duty, and there was 10 minutes left on the pizza, and the average queue length for the duty finder said it was about 10 minutes. So I was like, well, okay, I'll queue up, and then like it'll be fine, because the duty finder average wait time is always wrong, and it's basically always longer. Today it was wrong in the opposite direction, and after about like 30 seconds of sitting in the duty finder, it popped. So then I was in the dungeon. Luckily I had a very understanding party who like right up front I was like, hey guys, I have a pizza in the oven, so if I scream into the chat and suddenly don't do anything, it's because I had to go AFK to make sure that I got a pizza out before it burned. But it worked out really well. We beat a boss just as the timer went off. So we beat the boss. I got to choose the need, greed, or pass on the loot, and then got to go and get the pizza out, which is great. And it was a really good party too. I've had more good experiences in Final Fantasy XIV as far as parties go than bad experiences, which I don't know if that's the norm or not. I have had like a couple really garbage parties before. Like the tank runs off like way far ahead, collects every single enemy and doesn't wait for the healer. Like the DPS doesn't hang out, doesn't attack things, or like the healer keeps running off. Like there's been a couple bad parties I've been in, but the vast majority of the time I am pleasantly surprised to see that they're generally pretty good. So it's very nice. So that was nice. I'm also all caught up on anime at the moment, because I decided that this season, rather than wait for my friend, who's always very late as far as watching shows when it goes, I'll just rewatch the episodes with her. So, and then I'm going to use the rewatch episode tracker as the way to keep track of which episode I'm on with her, because she never remembers. and typically I'm the one who has to keep track of it. But if I'm watching them anyway ahead of time, then I need to keep track of both my progress and hers, because she sometimes gets very busy with life or just playing other games or doing whatever she does. And we get behind by like 2 to 3 episodes sometimes, so it's not always as easy as, oh, we just have to watch the one that came out this week, because sometimes we're watching the one that came out like 2 weeks ago. But the show that we're watching together is Princess Connect Season 2, which I have been looking forward to because it was a very amusing show when it aired. I don't play the game. There is a phone game that's associated with it that has cute little chibi sprites and things. I'm not really into the chibi sprites. I don't know why. It doesn't stick with me. Like, I played Sinnoh Alice, which had chibi-ish sprites for a while, but the entire reason why I stuck with that game as long as I did was because I had a good guild who are really nice people. So, but I mean, I eventually stopped playing it. So, and same with what was that other game? Azure Lane. I stopped playing because I don't really care for the chibis that much. I like the anime, the slow ahead anime. That was good. The actual anime that they made to attempt to like have the story of the game get played out was not good. I don't think it was. It was not good. Is all I really have to say about it. But the slow ahead one was great. Also, we didn't get this far last time, right? No, we didn't. Alright, here we go. Key collection time. I'm gonna have Camo dancing in my head now. Ooh, I didn't. Oh no! I was really surprised because the seeker went by the red bubble as I was going, and it didn't count as a hit, and I thought I was gonna die there. So then I was digesting that new information, and kind of didn't. Well, I didn't survive. Have I known that before? Is that just new information that I'm rediscovering? That if you're in a red bubble, you can't get killed by a seeker? Because I don't remember knowing that. I don't know if I've ever even encountered that before. Oh. Huh. Either way, it's good to know. Though I'm not gonna... Definitely not gonna rely on that, though. But yeah, I didn't mention it last night, I don't think, but, or if I did, it was very, very in passing. Last night I had a very good burger. Burger and onion rings for dinner with a friend. And, he gets a kick out of the dreams that I keep track of. Because I write them down if I remember them when I wake up into a little notepad document in my phone. And most of the time, I write them down because I share them with you all for fun, because I have bizarre and strange dreams sometimes with like no real reason for them either. Like the only other person I know who keeps track of their dreams has really bizarre dreams because they use melatonin to go to sleep. And I guess melatonin gives you weird dreams. I wouldn't know, I've never used it. I've looked at it like at the store before and been like, I wonder if that would be something good to use. But I don't really have trouble falling asleep most of the time. So like, I don't think it'd be worth it to take melatonin just to have weird dreams. I feel like that's not the right way to use that, so. But I have weird dreams regardless, so I have some of them written down that I can share with you all if you would like. There's only like 1 or 2. Maybe 2, I think. Because I think I told you all about the, like, roast nightmare one that I had before about the pregnant spider. I hope, anyway. And if not, then I don't need to tell you about it, because who wants to hear about that? Though, I did talk to my friend about it last night, because... So, like, we were talking about monster girls, right? Like, Arachnia, I think is her name, from Monster Musume? I think that's her name. Half spider, half woman lady. And I was musing aloud because the dream had gotten me thinking about, or nightmare rather, had got me thinking about it. So if spider girls were real, right, and you got one pregnant, my question was, would she be pregnant like a human? And like her like stomach would get bigger, like her human stomach would get bigger, and then she'd give birth to her spider, half human, half spider child? Or would she have an egg sac full of half human, half spider babies? And would she carry them around, you know? Like, because my friend's logic was that since the bottom half is a spider, then all the reproductive functions would be that of a spider. And I agreed with him. I was like, well, that makes sense. But also, I'm thinking about it, and like, yeah, she has the bottom half of a spider, but she also has like the torso and lower abdomen area of a woman. So that, I feel like that brings into the question. So I don't actually know which one is the right answer. My guess is egg sac, but like, I don't know. And I'd be curious if like the people who make Monster Musume and obviously have like an obsession with monster girls enough to make a comic about them, if they've thought about it at all, or if this is something that I have to go to like the wonderful strange place of like doujins to figure out if someone else has thought about this enough to actually like put effort into doing this. So I don't really need to see it, I don't think. I'm just curious like what the general consensus would be on this, you know? Same thing with any other kind of monster girl, like the centaur, I suppose, as well. Like, although I guess their birth isn't as, it wouldn't be as much in question, I guess, because I feel like they have one child typically, so it's not really the same as like separate egg sac to contain the offspring in, you know? It's really only those that are curious to me. Oh! Bullshit! That didn't kill me before. I don't like this competing standard here. I didn't die one time when I was in the red, and this time I did. Very weird. Maybe I was just coming out of it? I don't know. Strange, I say. I just thought of another place I could go ask, actually. There's a video game called Monster Island that has a spider girl in it. I wonder if I could ask on the Steam discussion forums if anyone's given thought to that, because I wonder if the creator would respond to me, because they obviously love monster girls, considering they made an entire game with various ones in it. So these are the deep thoughts going through my head right now, inspired by like an anxiety nightmare. I think. Whee. This is fun. So, putting that aside, we can cease the discussion about such degenerate topics, if you would like. And instead, I can look at my little notepad document to see what dreams I've forgotten that I can relay to you. Give me a moment, though. I want to just go through this piece right here, because this section is really fun. Okay, let me take a look here. You know how I just said getting away from degenerate things? There's another topic of conversation here that I was talking to my friend about. I want to skip over for now. I'll tell you about it later. Here we go. Tyler running a little shop out of garage or something. Table with the guys out selling donuts and beers. Chinese man with thick accent comes by to collect recycling, and they've been using Chinese recycling bins and wondering why the recycling isn't being picked up. Apple cider donuts, freshly baked. That is the description of a dream that I had. The main thing that I remember from that was the Chinese man coming over and telling us about how like the recycling company wasn't picking up his recycling, and like we all went to go look, and the reason why they weren't picking up the recycling was because he wasn't using the right recycling bins, which is a thing in the town I grew up in, where like if you didn't use, and I assume it's across the board this is how it's done, but I could be wrong, but if you don't use the city trash bags, then like trash won't get picked up by the city trash picker uppers, trash people, and I think it's the same for recycling bins. Like you have to go to City Hall and get a recycling bin or something like that in order for the recycling to like pick it up. And in the dream, the guy had like recycle bins from China that like had, I think they were red. Like I think they were just like the Chinese flag in recycle bin form, which might be something subconsciously. I don't really know what to make of that, but it was just interesting. I don't know what inspired the dream at all, but like we were just selling donuts and beers with boys and listening to the Chinese neighbor that I don't have talk about his recycling bins. As I said, I don't need melatonin to have strange dreams. I just kind of have them when I do have dreams. I do tend to dream more when I'm traveling, weirdly enough. I wonder if other people are similar. Like when you're in an unfamiliar place, you're more likely to have a dream. Or you're probably more likely to have nightmares, honestly, but I just have regular dreams, I guess. Oh, whoops, that wasn't really good. Okay. Oh, let me mark that done. Sorry, I just read another dream. I have a lot of dreams involving spiders for some reason. I don't know why. I don't like spiders. So maybe it's just something to do with that. But made me laugh though, the description I have of it. It's massive fluffy haired spiders, birds, and when I kicked the bird repeatedly trying to get the coins from it, it kept spitting out mothballs. I think when I went to sleep that night, I was watching Vinesauce's Super Mario Brothers, but from memory video, which is a really cool ROM hack. So some people made Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, but they recreated it from memory. So I don't know all the parameters of how they did things, but like all the music they made from memory and like the levels I'm pretty sure as well. So like everything is pretty close, especially at the beginning levels, but there's some things that are just like slightly off, especially like the invincibility theme is hilarious. It's like it's in the wrong key. It's like a couple steps down, like it's too low. Some of the like the melody is mostly there, but there's a couple things that aren't quite right, and it's just like it's off enough that you want to like get someone who really likes Super Mario Brothers as a kid, and then like have them play it, but don't tell them that it's a ROM hack, and then see how long it takes for them to realize that something is wrong. It's like that. It's a really interesting like idea for a ROM hack of like just from memory. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't think I was actually gonna get that. But I'm pretty sure that the night that I had that weird dream about kicking a bird until it popped, well, kicking a bird and coins popping out of his mouth, or no, I was kicking the bird for the coins and then the mothballs are coming out of his mouth. I'm pretty sure that night I was, I fell asleep to that video. So, because I do tend to fall asleep listening to, where the fuck am I going? I missed something. I went the wrong way. Yeah, there's a hole here. All right, there we go. Here we go. That's better. That felt a little close almost. Does anyone else do that? I assume it's pretty common to fall asleep to streams and such, and kind of use them as background noise to go to bed. I remember, like growing up, I had a friend who would fall asleep with the TV on, and I remember I didn't get a single like bit of sleep the first night that I slept over at his house. That was probably because like the Axe Murderer documentary that we watched before bed, and I was like 12 and horribly afraid about like a dude just coming in and murdering us all with an axe. But one of the reasons I think, besides the Axe Murderer documentary, of why I didn't get any sleep that night was because he was one of those kids who had his TV on at night when he went to bed. And I remember things like, man, how do people fall asleep with something like that with like so much noise there and everything? And now here I am, like 20 years later, basically, and I do the same thing. It's kind of like one of my friends would fall asleep with a fan on all the time. I don't do that though. Like, I understand the white noise, but I don't specifically need it. I don't think. Like, I'll just fall asleep to a stream and then have weird dreams about moth, bird, spiders with coins inside them or whatever. It's a weird world I live in. Oh boy. Oh, good. We missed. Go away. Go. Yeah. I don't like you, Seeker. You make my life way harder than it needs to be. Way harder. I have a question for anyone who plays Halo. So I have the Halo Master Chief Collection. I'm just curious, is Halo Infinite's multiplayer completely separate from that, or can it be downloaded through the Master Chief Collection interface? Because I'm just thinking about it right now because it's in the corner of my view. Because like my Steam library is open behind Celeste, and I can see Halo the Master Chief there. And I realized that like it would make sense to like be able to download Halo Infinite's multiplayer through that interface, or maybe even Halo Infinite through that. But I'm gonna assume that it's not that way. It's my guess, because it's probably kind of sold as its own standalone thing, right? I know the story is because you have to pay for it, but since the multiplayer is free, just curious about that. And if there aren't any Halo players in chat, or people who, you know, if you don't know, then no worries. It's more just a random stray thought that occurred to me. Boing. felt a little like I was going to chop my head off there, but we're okay. I need to get better at throwing Theo in the right place. Because if I had thrown him in the right place so that he actually pressed the switch down for me, we probably wouldn't have died to the Seeker and would have gotten further. Could have gone right away there. One. Also, I'll probably mention this more than once this week. Probably at the end of every stream and whenever it occurs to me in the middle of it, like it is now. But yesterday, Switchboy swung by and asked if I would be doing a randomizer for Earthbound on the 17th, on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I didn't have it off until like last week when like the announcement came out that that's not a retry. That the company I work for that we've been merging with and such, we've finally merged our like holiday schedules or whatever. So I have MLK Day off now, which is nice. It's nice to have a day off. I wasn't originally intending on playing. Well, I was originally intending on playing video games for sure, but nothing specific, let alone streaming. But probably gonna do that randomizer run, because one of the reasons that I was wary about doing it before was that I didn't. It's gonna take a while. Sorry, there's a hair tickling my chin here. It would take a while, and I didn't want to like lose time for other games to doing something like that, because I didn't know how long it would take, because it's a randomizer, so it's kind of random how long it would take. Especially for a game that I've only played through once, as opposed to like people who I feel like people who do randomizers generally have a pretty good sense of the game at large and what they need to check to do well in it and everything. So that said, being able to dedicate an entire day to it basically is a bit different. So that is, oh god, it's gonna kill me, it's gonna kill me, it's gonna kill me, it's gonna kill me. That is the plan for MLK, though I do intend on doing Dot Hack Infection that day as well. So during the day I'll stream Earthbound, and then at the usual 7:30 time, whether or not we're done with the randomizer or not, I'll swap to Infection. Because there were enough people who came by yesterday who like commented on like that they were happy that the game was being streamed and it was like one of their favorites and everything like that I want to keep that game going. So pizza news for your band trip in 2 to 3 weeks. You're gonna meal where you get to eat Chicago stuff. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Chicago pizza is tasty, I can confirm. Ah! I forgot about that side of the thing. Ah, man. I went to so what's the name of it? It's a Scala convention. It's like the Scala convention, and I'm blanking on the name of it. Scala Days. When I went to Scala Days, not the most recent one that I went to, but the one before that, it was in Chicago. So I got to travel to Chicago, stay in a really nice hotel, the Something Blue, I think, and went and got deep dish pizza at a place across the river. It was very good. I was quite happy. I had a vodka crayon and my deep dish single serve. It was good. So I hope you enjoy that Chicago pizza, Switchboy. Deep dish is good. Chicago is also known for the Italian beef, I think is the name of it. And I think there's also some, if it's not Italian beef, it's also like some form of a hot dog they're known for as well, as far as like local specialties go. But the Italian beef, which I believe is like really well marinated stuff, I haven't had it. Oh no, I did have it once actually. The Italian beef, and then the pizza, obviously everyone knows. But apparently hot dogs are a good thing there too. And if you get, I don't know if you'll go outside of the Chicago area, especially during a school trip. But depending on where you are in Illinois, there's also pretty decent German and pretty decent Japanese food, if you go looking. I don't remember the name of the German place that I went to, but it was extremely tasty. So that was that wasn't when I was there for a convention though. I went to Chicago for the Near concert when they came around and hung out with one of my friends. Took a look at the randomizer. I looked at the options before. Like I have the PK random or whatever the name of the site is open. I did look at the things like how you can choose to like just do 4 sanctuaries, and like it kind of had a little bit of a guide about those things, or like having Magicant be required or not, or have it just give you a stat bonus, all those things. I didn't actually upload the ROM. I haven't tried that yet. I figured that I have the entire weekend to try to figure that one out. Yeah, thinking about it though. I think we'd probably have to start the randomizer run a little bit after lunchtime, I think, to give it enough time, and then still be ready for some infection later on. So, say do all 8 sanctuary and magic and options and some good stuff. I don't think I can do 8 sanctuaries within one day though. I don't think I'm that good at the game. I was thinking of just doing 4. Just keep it simple. Not sure about Magicant. Though I think there was an option to have Magicant be the final area or something. Like you do 4 sanctuaries in Magicant and then like that counts as a win or something like that. I thought was an intriguing idea. Because I mean, it's not like the Gigas fight is actually much of an actual fight. I mean, it's just you surviving. You surviving long enough to get through the pain, right? So I'm not actually opposed to taking it out, maybe, but I don't know yet. But I'm thinking just 4 sanctuaries though. Just because I don't think I'm that good at the game, and I want to be able to complete it kind of in one sitting. And I don't feel like if I do 8 that I'll be able to do that, so. Okay. But see, you had to find the chests though. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Good jump, Maddie. Alright, let's try to bait him over here and then run! Oh, leg, please stop going to sleep. Sorry, my foot's asleep. I'm trying to wake it up. And that's cut off its opening hypnosis rather than paralysis. Alright, but he could also just have paralysis, right? Or whatever that move is. I feel like there's enough moves that don't do much. And I'd probably get saddled with them, just RNG wise. I do feel like I have good luck for gacha games. I don't think RNG just likes me that much besides. Fuck. Actually, no, this is fine, this is fine, we're good. No! Why did I do that? Why did I press X there? I am not on my game tonight. Like, we have yet to get... Well, we've gotten to TO. But we haven't gotten very far in TO. Like, at all. That sounds weird. Phrasing. He was all that fighting with Drago, I guess. That's me exhausted. Why am I doing that? What am I doing? I swear, I'm not trying to suck at this game right now. It's just kind of happening. Let me try to be better at life. How about that? We'll do our best. And we'll refer once more to our bizarre list of strange things. There's a good one. So I've watched, just, you know, over the weekend, and I forgot to mention this the other day because I was kind of busy enjoying Hack Infection's music and just kind of drinking it all in. I watched the first 2 episodes of the Boba Fett show, the Book of Boba Fett, and it's interesting so far, I guess. Kind of. I feel like it has a weird pace to it. Pecoro's birthday is tomorrow. She was trending yesterday, either yesterday or today, like this morning or yesterday. It was because of a shiny Pokemon, I think. I think it was because of a shiny Pokemon. Like, she spent a bunch of time trying to get one and then didn't, or something. I didn't look too hard at the hashtag. I just know that she was trending in Japan, and I was like, oh look, Pecoro's trending. Good for her. And then I moved on with my life. But you know, that's good. I'm glad that she was born. Character and voice actress. Maybe we'll like get lucky and Pecora will join us somehow, you know? And she'll just hang out. Oh, Pecora's here. How's life? Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Pecora. I'll see you later. Alma's birthday was a week ago. I don't pay enough attention to the English ones. Like, I see a lot of fan art for them, but I don't really watch them. I know they've definitely gotten better since their debuts. Like, Ame's debut was interesting. And Guro's was very Sinozawa-esque, especially at the beginning. But a 3rd birthday stream though, huh? Has it really been 3 years? Time flies when you're stuck in a quarantine, weird infection pandemic world. It really does. Although I don't know if time flying is the right way to describe it. It's more like being stuck in like limbo or purgatory. The Watson concoction, yes, exactly. when she drugged the chat. I just remember like when they originally they initially revealed everyone and they revealed Guru, I was like, oh, it's Senazawa. And then like I think everyone who knew of Senazawa like recognized her immediately, and then just like we're like, cool, good for her, and moved on. And then like a couple weeks later, people were like, oh my gosh, we found like her original channel, like where she came from, like what she is and everything like that. And it's like, and like she gets drunk and sings country roads. Like that's what she was known for. She was known for her drunk streams. That's what she did. And I don't think anything has really changed that much overall. So good for her. It's just fun though, because it's like that and like Nyanners and them. Like I wonder if they would have like predicted, or like if they could meet their younger self and like tell them, it's like, so this is what you're gonna be doing in about 10 years, like what their reaction would be. Probably, I'd imagine they'd probably just be like, cool. But it's just kind of funny. Oh boy. Relive the trip. Is that the link to her first stream? I watched, my friend sent me a VTuber the other day. Who do you guys Hachima will react to on Ludes? Hachima vomits into bowls and eats it. I expect everything of her. Like, I don't think there's anything really beyond her at this point, especially like the tarantula eating and everything else that she did. I felt really bad for her actually, because she was so homesick because she couldn't go back to Japan for a while because of the quarantine and everything, and she was studying abroad in Australia, and I remember that she was pretty lonely, and then she was eating fucking tarantula legs, and it's like, well, there's your problem right there. Hachima's hilarious to me though, just the bizarre things that she does. Though, I mean, like, there are other Hololivers who react to their Ludes. Matsuri comes to mind. Matsuri is... well, she's God, as we all know, and she's very lewd. The things she talks about on her stream. I enjoy how Hachima has, WH Virtual, I believe is his name. I think I mentioned him last week too, actually. But like a picture of him cosplaying as Hachima like was on her stream or something like that. I forget exactly what happened, but he was pretty happy about it because Hachima was like using him like as her like 3D representation or something like that. This is pretty great. Oh, we need this one. Thank you. I just care how to debut 2 times. Oh. I don't remember that. I believe it happened. I know I don't remember it though. YouTube, for a while, like the YouTube suspensions were going crazy just because like at the start of the pandemic, when they were kind of like swapping to more machine-driven stuff because apparently they don't believe in giving humans moderation powers or something. I don't really know what Google/YouTube was doing at that point, besides just generally being a bunch of dumbasses, which isn't anything new. Wrong direction. Bah, humbug. Boing. But yeah, I remember a lot of people were dealing with bans and such just because they were automated, And I feel like a lot of Japanese VTubers, not just Hololive, were getting random bans like laid out to them. High on those fat web drugs. Something. I don't know what they were doing, but they were over relying on machine detection, I think, is what they were mainly doing, and basically banning anyone who said anything remotely close to the word corona. Or COVID, or those things. Because I remember, like, if you even said the word, the automated detection algorithms would like put a warning on your YouTube video and says like, this video might have like wrong information about the virus, la 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 la. To the point where like people who were talking about it on YouTube would censor the word. Like, it was all just very dumb because people were being demonetized over it and things like that. I understand why they were doing those things, but I think that they're a bunch of idiots for leaving it in the hands of machines that weren't like well tested at all and were causing problems. Because I mean, like, getting demonetized on a channel, like based on what I know from like larger YouTube channels and how they talk about these things and such, is like most of your views, if you're a big channel, most of your views come like pretty much right as the video goes live. So if you get demonetized during that period, you don't see any of that revenue even after like you go through the claim system or whatever and get it, so it doesn't have it do that anymore. Like, you still lost all that revenue and YouTube has no recourse for it, which is pretty crap. So who's my favorite member of Hollow Council? Who is part of Hollow Council? I know Hollow Gamers, Hollow Fantasy. Who is Hollow Council? Is that the English ones? Or are they new? Oh right, I forgot that there's an opening right there. Squeesh. I don't watch VTubers as much as I used to. Like, I used to have Okayu on. Fuck, there's not a skip cutscene there. Oh, why? They're Gen 2 of Hollow, which is called Hollow Myth. Eh? I thought, isn't Hollow Myth... Isn't that Ina? And Gura and all them? So I thought they were, so they're the second group of English ones. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. I have no idea who they are, so I don't know who my favorite is. Like I said, I haven't been paying attention. I used to have Okayu on in the morning as like my morning background noise and such as I went about my workday. Fuck. But I haven't done that in a while. I still tune in occasionally on her thing, you know, make sure she's doing all right and everything. But mainly I just enjoy fan art nowadays. Though, what I was saying before was that my friend sent me a VTuber who does Final Fantasy 14 stuff. And they had a video about how they're gonna make 10 million gil like on day one of the patch or whatever. It was funny because she sent her to me. Her name was Olivia, like UH and then Olivia, so it was like Olivia, and she had an interesting model. My guess is that she definitely made it herself, which is great, but it definitely had some interesting like action going on with head turns and things that you don't see in the people who have like an agency behind them, which is in a way kind of endearing to itself, I think, because it's like, you know, not an agency trying to make the perfect VTuber. Request we watch this. What is that? The debuts in a nutshell. I mean, I don't really want to watch a YouTube video because probably whatever is in that thing can get pleasantly copyright claimed. But at a glance,
in the universe, all life.
Okay. Is this number one, or is this the person doing the introductions? Okay, we have a snake who likes pasta and dislikes sneezing. Okay. Watches a lot of anime. And is a world traveler. Interesting hair bubbles. Kind of remind me of Kana. Saris, oh, she's a fawn, I assume. Or she's an Oni? Really? He doesn't look like an Oni. Am I mistaken? Kirans are like the high form of ogres. Why does she look like a treant, or whatever those things are called? That's confusing. Oh wait, I've seen you. I've seen you before. Don't know what your name is.
And
Crony. Okay, I've seen like tons of art of her. She looks like she has similar reactions as Kiara.
I might have to chain you up, which would be oh such a shame, such a shame.
Okay. What else do we have? A owl? No, a moth. She's a moth. But she has a box. I like her box. That's out of context. Don't take that out of context. Natural and ancient. You know what this moth makes me think of though, right? Like, hold on, I had to hide the screen because I had to go find some porn real quick and then find the picture that isn't porn to show you what I'm talking about when it comes to moths. If you've ever read any doujin before, you probably know what I'm talking about. No, not Metamorphosis, that's a different one. What is... Wow, why is it so hard to find this moth? Where are you? You know what, maybe I should go to a Buru and find it real quick. Because I'm apparently not gonna find the Moth Girl Doujin. Mashiro, here we go. Yeah, there she is. This is what I think of when I think of moth girls. This one right here. So here you go. If you're looking for some hentai, and some particularly screwed up one, this one, I just don't want it to accidentally show. Yeah, see, she's so cute. This is the daughter. I won't tell you what happens with the daughter. You don't need to know that. But this is the mom. And that's the daughter, and they're very cute little moth girls. There you go. That's all you need to know. Anyway, that's what I think of when I think of moths. And then we have the zombie. Oh, I have some good art of her. Hold on, I have to hide the screen again. I had to go find Nez on Twitter real quick. I love Nez's art. He drew her. Let's see. Yeah, he's drawn her a few times. Here we go. This is the picture. Look at that. Yeah. Pretty sure that's her, right? It's Nez. Nez is fantastic. If you have a Twitter account, you should follow Nez. He does really good art of them as well as other ones. Not zombie, rat, whatever. Rat, zombie, it's all good. But mainly he does art of Luna, which I adore. So, yeah, that's my story.
I'm here because I am the bringer of chaos, the embodiment
Why does she have shark teeth? I guess rats have shark teeth. Sharp teeth? What are words? She reminds me of that other zombie girl, though. I think it's the color scheme. That's a good face. That's pretty good. That's a good face. Okay, so anyway, back to the whole favorite last place. Actually, wait. That might be last place. Hold on, let me think.
Up here will malfunction, and then all the Earth's volcanoes will.
I'm listening to their voices.
Does this make you uncomfortable?
Okay, she's 4, possibly 3. She's still 5. I like Crony.
You guys.
I like her
One person.
look. I don't know. She might be a 4. No, this is 4. So 5, 4. Wait, are there actually... Okay. Crony or Rat are number 1. I think Crony's number 1, Rat's number 2. 5, 4, 3. That's my ranking. Based on the, like, barely, like, 9 seconds that I've seen of them. Or, sorry, 9 minutes. Okay. She's meant to be an owl. Oh. Okay. Oh, hey, Censored. How's it going? We were just talking about VTubers, and I was ranking the new HoloLive ones in order of I like their design and voice. Do you have a ranking to... Oh, fuck. To share? Actually, you know what? I might put Rad at number 1 solely based on the fact that Nez draws her really well. And I haven't seen him draw Crony. I like blue, though. So, I like blue and I like red. Those are both colors I enjoy. Oh, come back, please. Also, yoink. You're looking at the ribbon, right? That's the boba. Oh yeah, she had very... What's the right word to say here? Compressed looking breasts. From that brief... No! That brief bit there. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Because I feel like that's a weird sentence to say. But... Where...
Don't behave, I might have to chain you up, which would be... Oh, such a shame, such a shame.
Wow, that's certainly something to talk to. Here we go. Like, they look compressed, don't they? A little bit? Maybe less so right there.
And there are these ribbons.
That's a very large ribbon.
I think they're pretty nice. Look at that.
Interesting.
And the ribbon for this one, you know? You're looking at the ribbon, right?
Yeah, I am looking at the ribbon. Thanks, Crony.
You're looking at the ribbon, right? Yeah, it's very...
She reminds me of, there was this whale girl whose name I forget, who was, like, making a debut a while ago. I forget. Forget her name. But I'm kind of reminded of her a little bit. She was a... Or maybe she was a shark. I don't remember. Enough VTubers, like, make debuts and such. So... that I don't... I'm curious about, because I feel like there's a bit of a bandwagon to some extent of people just kind of like making it. No, not... Yeah, but it wasn't... I know that girl was a shark. She's a cat shark. But it was a different one. It was... She had like a title. Shoot. VTuber whale. Bow? Yeah. Bao. This girl. She had a pretty cute design. So I remember she like shitposted around it on Twitter for like a month at least before finally having like a reveal video. To the point where people were like wondering if she was actually going to do a reveal or not. Because like she'd been talking about it for so long and like gathered like plenty of followers on Twitter before finally making the debut. And I feel like maybe she did that because she didn't want to have like a small turnout for a debut video, you know? It's I guess it's just marketing. Anyway, opinion on Nyanners. I have known Nyanners' channel from way before she was a VTuber. So my opinion of her is heavily colored by Monopoly and shit posts on 4chan that she did in the past with Vokaru and those kind of things. So she's kind of like one of the original, or maybe not the original, but she's very well known for anyone who frequented like image boards back in the day. Especially for the voice work that she would do, where she'd kind of like voice act out doujins and do very interesting sound effects that you can probably envision. So that's how I knew of her. So it was zero surprise to me when she actually went VTuber, because that seemed pretty in character to her. Although she had to tone things down, I think, to do it. Though maybe not that much, considering that she's part of the same group that Melody is, right? And the same group that Iron Mouse is. So maybe she didn't have to tone it down too much. But I mean, I've tuned into one stream of Nyanners before. She was playing Ring Fit, actually. Pretty sure. And, you know, people like her stuff. She has a go-to. I don't watch her regularly. I don't mind her voice. I know there's a decent amount of people in the world who don't enjoy her her weeb voice, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it, but her kind of over-the-top way of speaking that she does, that is like very cringe. It's like the definition of cringe, I suppose, to some extent, for some people. She's the kind of, she gives off the impression that she would glomp you at an anime convention, which isn't a bad thing. Like, glomping's, well, it might be a bad thing nowadays, I guess. But back in my day, the glomp was a good thing. It was a show of happiness and joy and ignoring people's personal space, but in a loving way, so it's okay. Nyanners is in the same group that Silverveil is, and I don't know who Silverveil is. I thought she was in the same group as Iron Mouse and Melody. Am I wrong? V Shoujo. That's the name of the group. I don't know how big that group is, though. And again, like, Iron Mouse, I'm pretty sure I recommended her to people on the channel before she ever joined V Shoujo, because she's really, really good at singing. And she's also very loving and has a lot of health problems, and despite that is still very upbeat and positive. So she's just generally like a nice person to watch stream or kind of get cozy in her chat. Though I do feel that you can certainly try, but I do feel like it's harder to have the same level of intimacy as you used to be able to have in her chat. Because, like, even before she got big, she had the whole, like, you know, welcome to the family type thing, where she actually, like, did really well at, like, remembering who people were who would come by regularly and everything like that. Like, despite pretty regularly pulling in, like, at least 500 people watching her on most nights that she streamed. And I mean, obviously she does more now because she got bigger, but I think her chat moves a little bit too fast to actually have that same sort of cozy feeling as it used to, which is too bad, but it is what it is. I still think that she's a pretty good streamer, though. So she's entertaining. Though I do feel like you never know what you're gonna get, unless she's changed since the last time I saw her, because I do remember she would like, she'd marked the game down as like what she was gonna play, and then it would take like a half hour for her to actually get around to playing the damn game because she was so busy talking to everyone, which is fine. But I would, a lot of the time I'd like tune in because like, oh, like Mouse is gonna play this, cool, I want to see her play that game, and then I wouldn't get to see her play the game because I'd fall asleep or find something else to do, or just like have to go do something else before she actually was playing the damn game. When Myth got the new outfits for New Year's, Giro talked about how shark babies are formed. Yeah, with cats, I assume, considering her ears, because that's how sharks work. My only question is, can she answer my questions about spider girls and if they have egg sacs for babies or just singular babies in a womb, in a human womb versus a spider egg sac? Like this, that's the only question that I wanted to get answered tonight, was do spider girls give birth via egg sac or via human birth? And I don't have the answer, and I don't know where to find it. Except maybe the Steam boards for Monster Girl Island. That's the only place I can think of to go ask. So these are the things that I think about. They don't keep me up at night, but if I was the type of person who was kept up at night by these things, then they would be what I'd be thinking about. Also, if I dream about spiders tonight, that is entirely on me. And if you dream about spiders tonight, I am so sorry. Unless you're into that, in which case enjoy, I guess. I don't understand. I have a friend, I haven't seen her in forever, but I have a friend who has a pet tarantula. She also has a pet snake, I believe, and I do not understand that. That makes no sense to me. Why would you want some hideous creature as a pet? Spider girls are one thing, but they're pushing it. They really are. Not into that. Things should have 2 legs, and that is it. If they have more than that, I probably don't like them. Or at least I don't want to watch them walk. That's for sure. Though, that said, I do enjoy, like, people's creativity when it comes to those things. I don't remember the name of the artist on Twitter, and I can't, since I don't remember the name, I can't, you know, do anything for you there, recommend it. I also wouldn't recommend the artist to anyone, because the things they draw are very perverse, so you can find it on your own. But they draw a lot of moth girls, but they also would, like, post a survey of, like, 4 different creatures, just animals in general, insects, lizards, whatever, and then they would take a poll about like which one people wanted them to like anthropomorphize, and then they would draw lewds of it basically in whatever format. And some of them were really creative and interesting, and others were just like, why? So it was interesting. What is this image you've sent? Is this the shark baby? Is that a shark girl being born? Interesting. Interesting video, picture. Thank you for sharing. Yesterday, like about 5 minutes before I went live for .hack Infection, I had the idea, and I was like, oh, if only I'd thought of that before. It's not a skip. Of like finding a kite a kite 3D model, kite from the game, and like rigging it up as a VTuber model, and then like using a kite VTuber thing while I played .hack. I was like, oh, that'd be really cool. But then I remembered like the one time I watched the tutorial on like rigging up stuff for those kind of things. I was like, I don't know if I have the time for this or if I have the energy for it, honestly. So that's not happening. Oh boy. That's Guro's thumbnail. Okay. For her talk about babies. Good thumbnail. I feel like you can appreciate a good thumbnail normally, you know? To be fair, I haven't been putting a lot of effort into my thumbnails recently on the VOD channel. I do sometimes. I remember for the Yakuza games, I put a decent amount of effort into trying to make something unique. But I didn't do that for the Yakuza 3 one because I felt that the screenshot that YouTube gave me as options were pretty decent for it, so I just went with one of those. That was lovely. That felt wonderful. Yagu is crying. Yagu's tears are just gone at this point, I think. I don't know if he has any more tears to cry, given how very not idolish his idols are. At this point, Yagu should just become a VTuber himself to try to make his dream come true, because there's no way in hell it's actually coming true. I mean, granted, the girls, they do occasionally release a new cover and actually do something that an idol would do. That's true. But I feel like it is just like to placate him, it feels like. Because most of the time they are not doing idolish activities. Exhibit A, Hachima. Oh, Hachima. Hachima. She's like the perfect little nugget of chaos. That's how I feel about her anyway. But when I'm not like vomiting in my mouth when watching her do whatever she does. Because good God, there's some of the shit that she does just like, oh God, why? Like, Hachima's cooking makes me want to vomit. Matsuri's cooking makes me just sad inside. I swear to God, I pressed up and diagonal. I did. Pretty sure that's the second time we've died there. I'm not happy. Not happy about that. Exhibit B, Watson. E. Yeah, Yagu. The poor lad. But like, so like, Hachima's cooking show. I say cooking and show very loosely there. Made me want to vomit with the shit that she did. And then it made her vomit, and then she continued to eat it, which is the worst part. Ugh. And then Matsuri's cooking that she did was just like, she made bean sprouts with hot dogs. Like, that's all she had. And I remember people like being like, "Are you poor?" Like, and she was like, "No." Like, she's like, "Well, yes, but no." Like, she's like, "This is really good. You should try it." And it is good. Hot dogs and bean sprouts is good. I've made it before. And like, it's sad. Coco made Yagu a lot of money, so I don't think he was crying for her. I think he was probably like shitting his pants half the time, wondering if they were all about to get banned, but he was probably laughing all the way to the bank for the most part there. And Coco still streams. I mean, she doesn't do it for Yagu anymore, right? But she still streams. She definitely has an audience, which is good for her. Also, she's like actually she's a rather attractive woman, I think, from what I remember last time I looked. And it's like not just her confidence and everything, though that definitely helps, but she's like actually physically attractive too, which I feel like, generally speaking, even if it's not true, I think most people assume that people who who stream with like a VTuber avatar are probably not that attractive. That's my guess anyway. That's my general sense, is that people generally assume that like the voice or the face behind the voice behind the model is probably not as attractive as the model itself. Though you do get people who like model their characters after themselves. I forget the name of the girl, but she has absolutely massive breasts. I can't remember her name. She does a lot of art streams and she does recorder streams, like and recorder YouTube videos where she plays the recorder and plays songs on them, and that's what she likes to do. But like her avatar has like the ridiculous looking breasts where you're like, what is this? Why would you have breasts that are like 3 times the size of your head? And the answer is because her breasts are actually that way and she modeled the character after herself. And like, I feel so like she probably spent a lot of money on bras, and good thing too, because she's going to have back problems otherwise. I wish I could remember her name though, because she's really sweet. She's a really sweet girl, and you don't see that many people playing recorder on YouTube. So it's kind of a nice thing. Like, I mean, you see plenty of people like enjoying shitty flute recorder, right? For like the silly meme purposes of it. But you don't see a lot of people actually like playing recorder for real, quote unquote. So here, bottomless chicken 1 minute clip. I don't know. I don't really feel like watching Kiara. I don't actually care for Kiara that much. I like chicken. I mean, she's a phoenix, but I like KFC, so I enjoy like the meme association. So fuck, I missed the thing. Oh, he had it for me. If only I had realized. Boing. I think I follow her on Twitter. I don't remember, but I just remember because like the reason why the recorder girl, like the main thing that I mentioned about her is her breasts, is because that's like what like most people who see her talk about. Because like I remember I think she got like some harassment on Twitter from the like Puritans who were like, oh, why would you make this character with such huge boobs? What's wrong with you? And it's like, how about you fuck off, because that's what her body looks like and you're kind of being a dick. Like, weird people are very strange on the internet when it comes to trying to police other people's actions and such. And like, I don't, ooh, thank you. In an ideal world, people wouldn't do that. But also in an ideal world, like, furries just wouldn't be as prevalent, but they're everywhere, so that's that. So, you know, your VTuber avatar is wrong, exactly. It's like, it's like, kindly screw off. Like, half the fun about VTubers is that you can be whatever you want to be, right? And so if someone wants to model their character after themselves, they should be able to, and if they want to like completely escape from themselves, then they should do that too. It should be fun. Fun things are fun. Speaking of fun things, you should watch Slow Loop. It's an anime airing this season about fishing, and it's very cute. And the artist who did the art for the comic, or light novel, whichever one it's based off of, did the art for the Super Cub show, which I really enjoyed. And it's a very cute style. So, if you watched Super Cub and enjoyed it, then you can enjoy that as well. How do I feel about a 109-second meme video from Kiara? I mean, I want to play Celeste. I don't really want to watch videos on YouTube at the moment. I just want this bearer. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No worries, Sensei. We're just... Wait, you got an ad in the middle of the stream? Or did you, like, refresh the page? Oh, I'll ask once I know he's back. That's weird. There shouldn't be ads in the middle of the stream. Like, I know Twitch puts an ad at the very beginning of, like, when you join. But as far as I know, there shouldn't be an ad, like, midstream. Unless Twitch is getting, like, greedier than usual. As if Bezos needs more money. Boing. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Why did I dash up like that? I thought I was gonna get to the thing. You had an area to refresh. Okay. Okay, I was worried that Twitch was putting like an ad in the middle of the stream or something. Because I was going to be very displeased because like, as far as all the settings I have on my channel go, there should not be ads. Why don't I do search skip? Because I don't know what that is. What is search skip? Tell me more. It skips grabbing the 2 keys. Does it involve nearly dying? Do you like wave dash across the spikes or something? I feel like you probably... It's pretty easy. Okay. It's a super dash. Remind me. Super dash is... this? No, not that. Not that. Is it that thing where you like do that kind of jump? Technically, it's a reverse super dash. I mean, the keys aren't that bad to get, I say, after dying on getting one of the keys, but I have been playing very poorly tonight. I don't know why. Because it's not like I'm playing Celeste less than usual. Like, it's still getting played Tuesdays, Thursdays. I mean, I guess I had the couple of weeks of Christmas off, but... Alright, hold on. Let me get to the top and then I'll take a peek. Because I wouldn't mind skipping the keys. Speed school.
Have to go down through here, all the way around here.
Okay, so he's just showing the key route.
This bubble all the way left. You can avoid with the search.
And then this is the skip.
Straight up and left into the room with the 2 keys. Position yourself on this left platform, all the way to the left, but face right. Now the move is a dash right, and then a jump and hold left. If you see red hair, that's good, because you're going to use your second dash. Up left, grab the wall.
That does look pretty easy.
You saved a bunch of time. Use your second dash. Hold left. If you see red hair, and hold left.
So it's a jump there, right?
And hold left. If you...
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Where am I? Oh, there I am. So, what's special about that, I guess is my question. Like, what's special about the jump there? Because I mean, dash right, jump, move left. Doesn't seem like it's that crazy. Super is different. Alright, tell you what we'll do is I won't attempt it this time. I'll just go about trying to get the keys and whatnot, like the usual way. And then if I die, we'll be optimistic here and say if I die, then I'll go and like debug mode, pop over to that area, and then we can give it a few tries to see if I can be consistent about it at all. Whee! and we're gonna remember not to accidentally retry there. Are you kidding me? God damn it. That's like the second or third time I've done that today. We're trying in the wrong place. Alright, here it is. So it's right here. Let's drop ourselves here. Okay, so he's just doing like that, but you know, not dashing. And that is pretty easy. Hold on. Whoops. Hold on. That was the wrong place to do it. Ready? Oop. Didn't dash soon enough. Wow. Yep. Nice shitty wave dash. Nice shitty wave dash. Nice ceiling. Nice pain. There we go. Let's do it again. Oh boy. Yeah, that is easy. We can do that. We can skip the keys. That is easy as shit. All right, let's skip some keys. Should hopefully help us get to Tio pretty quickly, and then we can get more practice with Tio. It'd be great. I haven't been paying attention to the time at all. How long have I been playing Celeste? OBS says I'm at 2:52 right now, so we've been going for 3 hours? I didn't realize that. Time flies when you're having fun. Let's see how far we get doing the skip, if we, you know, manage to do it while buried up. Which hopefully we can. I mean, honestly, it should be really easy to get to and such, considering that it's not that hard to get to that area. So, we shall see. We'll be able to watch the movie at the end of the stream. We've been the meme. Yeah, it can be the meme for the end of the stream. I haven't looked at it, obviously, yet. Is there any music that I should be concerned about at all? Like, you know, the old copyright smackdown? Or anything to be concerned about there? Is it just like normal VTuber nonsense? Yeek. Whee. I might, when it's time to end the stream though, so short, I might need you to link it again, because at that point the chat might have scrolled up far enough that I don't have access to the video anymore. I don't have it open, so. Do I know the difference between Hyper Dash, Wave Dash, Super Dash, and Ultras? I know what Wave Dash is. Hyper Dash is this, right? Or sorry, no, that's, yeah. Hyper Dash is just like your normal I suck at life, but here's my big jump, right? Wave Dash is that. Super Dash is, I remember it's this, isn't it? It's like the low one when you get like a decent amount of speed, maybe? Or was that an Ultra? I don't remember. The low one is the Hyper Dash. What's this one then? Is this the Super? Like the one where you're blue, you just do a happy little jump, because they teach you that one. That's the Super. See, I thought it was Hyper because I was thinking of like maybe they were in the order that that they give you, like movement wise. Order in displacement. Nom nom. It's like fucked up Pac-Man. That's what that is. Ready? We're not going to press the retry button at the bottom of this. The reason why I do it is because when you land, you don't have control. Like, I'm holding down right that entire time, basically. And when you land, she doesn't move right, so I interpret it as being part of a cutscene and just automatically go to hit skip cutscene, and then I hit retry, and then we're screwed. And it's painful. Does anyone else have that problem? Like, does that feel like you're getting put into a cutscene to anyone else? Yank. You have a meme to share? Okay. What kind of meme you dealing? Oh boy, run. That was a kind of shitty one. Eat pant. Ooh, you son of a... I hate the time dilation. Because, like, the Seekers, they definitely don't have as much as Oshiro does, but there's, like, a little bit of time dilation that they have, and it sucks. Oh god, wow, I'm just all over the place. Photo or still meme? What? What? Oh, I can't scroll it. One moment. Doesn't fit into the easy share that I have going on here. Jumping on his head. Resize this. I use this display capture to show videos and everything, or so I want to resize it back. Anyway, good. I like that one though. Link. Sent the link. Oh, to the video. Oh, you mean on Twitch? Like as a whisper or something? Okay. I was gonna say you could just link it again in the chat if you wanted to, but that also works as long as I can get to it. I want to try the skip though, like with the berry and everything. I mean, they're just playing a game in there, I'm pretty sure. You know, as parents do. You know, it's patty cake. There's definitely cake involved. Also, I had an idea. I think last week I mentioned Anime Boston and that I was still thinking about cosplays and stuff. I haven't figured out if I actually want to do it yet, but I was thinking that like Nier could be a good one. Like young Nier, if I could figure out a way to make the costume. I do think that the costume would take a decent bit of work, but also that the series is popular enough that I might be able to just buy one if I don't feel like sewing. Because I don't know if I have the energy to make a full cosplay. Because I really don't have a lot of time in my day. Like, really only on weekends do I have time. Because, like, I work, there's Final Fantasy 14 to play. All these important things. But, like, that could be fun. And I was also thinking about my friend that I'm going to Anime Boston with. And whether or not he wants to sit in the car with me if I'm wearing something horrendously lewd, as I am wont to do when I crossplay. But Nier wouldn't be that bad. He's closed. He's got some absolute territory going on, but he's closed. Let me move. I wonder if anyone's... People must have cosplayed the Shadow Lord before. I wonder how they do the skin thing, like with makeup and everything. Also, Shadow Lord would have wings though, which big wings are a pain in the ass because generally you need to have a handler if you're cosplaying for it, which just adds a whole level of complexity that you don't necessarily want in your life if you're not like ready for that. There's a video on Celeste Tech, the times are kind of outdated. Okay. I'm not too worried about it at the moment, though I do recognize that knowing the names of the tech is important for choosing mod maps that you can actually do. Speaking of, if it's been a while since I went to looking for any, but if you have any recommendations for Celeste mod maps, I am open to hearing them. I wouldn't be able to do them this week because on this upcoming Thursday I'm not gonna play Celeste after I play Ring Fit. I am planning on playing World of Horror because I didn't realize that there was an update that came out last month that added 2 new characters, and I kind of want to check it out. And I kind of want to check it out on stream because I like checking things out on stream. Like, I like sharing those things. And World of Horror has been a game that people have enjoyed in the past when I streamed it. Though I stopped streaming it because it got a little bit repetitive. Go, 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 go. Am I looking for similar difficulty to Glyph or harder or easier? Glyph was pretty good. I think similar... definitely not harder. I don't think I'm looking for anything harder than Glyph right now. Because I don't know if I have the I don't think that I necessarily have the skill to do things that are like significantly harder than Glyph. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? We're not doing this. We're doing this. Derp. Hey, I have a key though. We can get a berry. Thanks. Keep the key. Ah, too late. You don't need the key later, right? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Kill it! Okay, we're good. Just keep the key like all the way to the end of the level. That would be amusing to do. Alright, this time I won't fuck it up. There we go. We're good. Whee! Bonk. Good bonks. Alright. Tio time. Thank you for that skip, by the way, Censored. That's going to be huge as far as like getting to more consistently practice with the Barry and Tio together and everything. Because it has a very, very easy skip. Okay, this time will be different. Okay. Fuck. Get out of here. Go. Run. Oh god, Tio, you're fucking it up. Let me jump on your head. Maybe. Okay. No! God damn it. Yes! Who knew you could do that there? I think I need him. Oh god. We need him up, right? Oh god. Just go. Actually, no we don't. We don't need him up. Wait, maybe we do? No we don't. We can get this and then just bounce off. Get out of there. No, you... I thought I could get there in time. I was wrong. Oh, no. So close. So close. Yet so far. Oh god, I missed. Actually, I suppose it doesn't matter. I don't really have to go up and around, do I? We can go down under. We can go to Australia. Man. Also, just because I had carrots today and they're a healthy thing, I don't want anyone to think that I'm gonna suddenly start having a very healthy diet, because I'm not. So, I know I'm playing Ring Fit, which is a healthy thing to do and such, but don't worry. Nothing's gonna stop me from eating pizza. Pizza and wangs. Also, I don't know how true this is, but one of my coworkers was talking about Betty White, and apparently in an interview, when they asked her like what the secret to her living so long was, and like they asked her about her diet, she either said jokingly or seriously, I don't know, but she said that she just avoided categorically eating anything green. Which I thought was great. It's like, oh yeah, so no salad, no fruit gushers, no Sour Patch Kids, which seems a little rough, but I guess you gotta do it. You gotta do it. No salad, no cukes. Oh yeah. Do I like zipper movers? Zip movers? Is that the thing that I was just going by? The two intersecting little dudes? The answer is no. The traffic blocks in chapter 1. The spiky lads that go up and down on a rail? I mean, they're okay, I guess. I don't think I have anything against them. Yet. I have the feeling that whatever that this has to do with the custom map. Yep. Flavors of pie. I like the name. Strawberry pie. 40 rooms of gameplay, 15 strawberries. Custom music. Only movement mechanics required are wave dashing, extended hypers, and wall bouncing. Cool. That sounds pretty good. I like the top comment. Ooh, I need to adjust that. Should make a second map called Blueberry Pie. Good. Sorry. Oh, I didn't open up your thing, but I'm going to assume that it is it also green yellow? The map you just sent? I like its name. I like that you know, the list of mechanics sounds like something that I can do. The extended hypers I think would be, I think I've done those before, like once. Because I think I had to do them, right, for the end of Maddie Goes to Space, maybe? I think? There's that one section where, like, I had to do do a bunch of, like, rotations and stuff. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God, I'm screwing up. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. We're fine. We're good. We're gonna make it through. Don't. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Go. 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 Beep. Oh God. My seeker game is not strong today. It is the opposite of strong. Ooh, that was nice though. Oh God, but that wasn't. Run. We're good though. We're almost to Keytown, where we will not get any keys. Okay, so from here, go here. Alright, ready? Let's see if we can do it again. Ready? No! The answer was no. I screwed up the input. Alright, how about one more try? Going for 2 hours on Celeste alone after a full body workout of Kermie Pleases. And I do feel like I start to get worse at Celeste after playing it for 2 hours. Generally speaking, I feel like I get worse. So I think we'll, unless like I die at like a really stupid place or something like that, like early on, in which case we'll do another attempt, but this will probably be the last attempt today, unless it's something really dumb. Check out the sheet signs glyphs in the advanced tab. Okay. I like the one that you linked, the Flavor of Pie one, mainly because I like its name. And it said custom music, which immediately intrigues me because I do enjoy some good music. Speaking of, today I did the duty in Final Fantasy XIV for the Goo Ball library, and there's some sweet jazz music in that. Very like relaxing, low-key comfy. I'm probably gonna listen to it later. Like while I'm stuck in the fucking FFQ for 2 hours while I wait to get past 2,000 people. I'll listen to that nice jazz music to try to enjoy myself. Second link, okay. I still have to play Cactpot for today, actually. Mini Cactpot, I should say. Oh, did I tell you guys that I was playing Mahjong in Final Fantasy XIV and got a really good idea for a dessert to make? Because if I didn't, I was playing Mahjong in Final Fantasy XIV and got a good idea for a dessert to make. Because I was talking to this dude whose name was Miracle Bread. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Ooh, that was close. I was talking to this guy whose name was Milk Bread. and we were talking about recipes because he reminded me of it. And I was telling him about the lemon lime bars that I made, and we were brainstorming about like things to mix around, and cherries came to mind. And I realized that cherries would be a very easy thing to get juice out of, because you can just toss them into a blender, like, you know, take the pits out first, but then toss them into a blender and then get lots and lots of juice really easily. And cherry is also delicious. I like cherries. And so I could make like cherry bars. Oh, I just had another idea. If I made them spicy, like put some kind of pepper in with them, they could be cherry bombs. Huh? Huh? Shortbread base. Delicious, like tart and sweet cherry with like a little bit of red pepper mixed into it. So there's like a teensy bit of kick to it. This is sounding good to me. Maybe I'll make those this weekend. That could be a fun activity. Though the weather has been really garbage. Like extremely cold and gross, and then the sidewalks have been icy and nasty. So me making those would be contingent on going out and actually finding strawberries. Not strawberries, sorry, cherries. And actually going out in the first place, despite the cold weather. And I don't know... Oh my god. That was a really stupid death. I don't think cherries are necessarily in season though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to find fresh cherries. Which is the only other problem. I could use just plain, like... I could buy Juicy Juice. Because Juicy Juice is 100% real fruit juice. So theoretically, I think I could use it to make cherry bars. I don't know if they'd be as good as using fresh cherries, but either way, we could still add pepper and make the cherry bombs. I don't know. I think that's a good idea. Like, because generally speaking, like spicy and sweet do go well together. I've had strawberry jam with like peppers in it before. That was really good. So I know that that kind of thing works. And I think having it combined with shortcake, shortbread would like give you like the kind of palate cleanser that you need for the spice, and that it wouldn't be too much, and that it would just be like an enjoyable kick, and then the shortbread kicks in and kind of dilutes the hotness in your mouth. I don't know. I think it sounds good. It sounds good on paper to me. Be fun. I just don't know if I can actually get fresh cherries, or if I'm going to have motivation to go out into the winter. Does anyone know, like, when are cherries in season? They're so delicious. I want to say that they're not a winter fruit, right? I don't know, I never touch grass. Me too. I touch trees sometimes. I touch wood. When I go out for walks near my place, there's a path into the woods. Oh god, too early. Spring. Okay, that sounds about right. I'm trying to think, like, when I was a kid, my mom would buy bags of cherries because she knew that I liked them, and I would always eat too many, and then it would give you like weird stomach upsetness if you had too many. This one more, not again. Okay. You heard what I said. If I died a stupid death, then I'd try again. That was a stupid death, and it was very early on. This will be the last one, no matter how stupid it is. How about that? Unless I get crushed by Tio. If somehow I get crushed and killed by Tio, then I'm gonna do it again. So. Whee! Boink. Also, Censored, I think you're right. when I beat Resort's Golden Berry, and then I think it was that stream, or maybe it was the stream after that, but I'm pretty sure it was the day that I beat the Resort stream. Or at least I was playing Resort and was talking about like not looking forward to the Mirror Temple. You said that the Mirror Temple is easier than Resort, and I'm pretty sure you're right. The Seekers are trying to make me question that judgment, or specifically the Seekers during the TO parts are, but overall it is much easier to get close to the end of Mirror Temple when you're not being a complete moron like I've been today. It does seem to be an easier level, but like, I mean, I think the reason is because it's so streamlined when you know what you need to do, as opposed to when you're trying to get berries. But it's just kind of surprising because I felt like this was a hard level when I played through it initially. All right, now we wait for them to cross the middle and then we go. Maybe it's something all hard because. Yeah, but I love the anxiety music. I enjoy anxiety. That makes me want to play Drakengard again when I say that, because the Drakengard soundtrack, if you want anxiety and anger and like maddening rage compressed into an OST, the Drakengard soundtrack is pretty perfect. I love that soundtrack though. This is so perfect. All right, we will not press the retry button. Not gonna press the retry button. Okay. Like actively taking my hand off of this. I have a YouTube channel I recommend, or not channel, sorry. I don't know if I can recommend the channel, but I have a YouTube video recommendation. If you like video essays on things that you probably don't care about. I watched a video called "There Will Never Be Another Smash Player Like Hungrybox," and I have never paid attention to fighting game like discourse or Smash Brothers, and like the discourse around like whether or not Super Smash Bros. Counts as a fighting game. I know enough from just like general people being shitty that I know a lot of people don't consider it to be like a real fighting game, quote unquote, and that kind of thing. I know that, but I don't know any players who play it professionally or anything like that, right? So it was an interesting video to watch though, because it goes over this guy named Hungrybox, who is currently the #1 Smash Brothers player in the world, who mains Jigglypuff, which people apparently don't like, because I guess people who play Melee like how fast it is and how technical everything is. And the point that this video is making by Lemon, yes, you know the channel, thank you. Thank you, because I recognize you piece of... That was crap. That was crap. Ugh. One more? One more. Man, what a punk. What a punk these Seekers are. But yeah, people like how fast Melee is, and like that it is technical in some ways. And like a lot of people did bunches of research on like frames and everything like that and all that business, right? But Jigglypuff, a lot of people consider to be the antithesis of it, because you have to play defensively, and then you kill people with like quote unquote easy moves and stuff like this. But the video essay made an interesting point that kind of showed parallels between why Hungrybox and his Jigglypuff main like is Smash Brothers, or how people see Smash Brothers when they look at it from like a fighting game discourse perspective and things, because that's how people view Melee, I guess, or just Smash Brothers in general. Like they see it as a like non-technical game that doesn't take a lot of skill to play, yada yada yada. But it's a really good video. It's like, I think it's like an hour long. It doesn't feel like an hour. It's good if you're looking for something to just kind of throw on and like have as something interesting to listen to while you're doing something else. It's also good if you want to like actually pay attention to it. Overall, it's a good one. And I have zero like dogs, or what's the phrase? I have zero dogs in this race or anything like that because I don't play it. I used to play Brawl with my brother and friends, and we would have little tournaments, but no, there was never any like thing real there. No money, just the wall of shame to avoid. But like, it's a good story about how, like, you know, someone kind of pushing past their limitations and dealing with like a really shitty sounding community of people who like just shit on them for no good reason besides the fact that they seem to like have a chip on their shoulder about how or what a fighting game should be, despite playing Smash. And how people who play other fighting games see Smash, and like there's irony in the way that it seems the community treats Hungrybox, and that. So at least I went through grab them. Yeah, the video starts with that. So it is weird. Yeah, he won a tournament, and then someone in the audience threw a fucking crab, a steamed crab, at him. Like, just it's a weird thing. Smash players have a reputation for being oversized children who smell bad and occasionally are pedophiles, it seems. Like that's what I know from like how, like, whenever it goes trending on Twitter, it's something to do with either their smell, someone having sexual issues, or strange tastes, I guess, whatever you want to describe it as. That was too close, Jesus. Think. No worries. But yeah, there will never be another Smash player like Hungrybox is the name of the video. I haven't watched any of the other videos on that channel, so I can't like say whether or not it's a good channel for just general watching or what. But given the quality of that video, I feel like it's probably worth exploring more. I might do. What? Tio, I am looking at this place. I am not pleased with this place, buddy. You punk. I just want to get to the skip again. That's all I want. That's all I want to do. I want to see myself do the skip, or at least get close to doing the skip, and then feel good. Match. What I see some MP4s here. What is this? Funny. Okay. Well, now we have two funny things, since we have Switch Boy's Kiara thing. Whatever thing you got here. Anyway. Oh god, it's 11 o'clock. It's gonna take 2 hours to queue into Final Fantasy 14, and then we're only gonna have like an hour to play before I fall asleep. What a horrible life it is to have to wait for 2 freaking hours in the queue at Final Fantasy. I could start at queuing now, but like my luck, I'd probably actually get in and then get AFK booted and then not be able to log in again for a half hour. So I'm just gonna avoid that. I talked about Mount Everest. Now video games have been on a downward spiral. Also a horse. YouTube's copyright. There's it's not the British dude, right? There's a British guy who did a like documentary about the YouTube's copyright system, content claim system, and how it kind of came to be. That was interesting to watch before. You have to queue to play a game. Yeah. For Final Fantasy 14, because of the way they do the login queues, and because of the number of people who have been playing Endwalker, the newest expansion, the queue for the game during peak hours is like between 1,500 people and 2,000 people or more. And it takes like 2 hours to get through the queue. Because there's a lot of people trying to log in all at once, and Square Enix blows at making login queue systems. The world is not full, mind you. Like, the actual world, once you're logged in, is fine. It's just the login servers that are overloaded that make you wait that long. It's pretty garbage. The worst thing is that, like, last month I didn't play. Well, November and December I didn't play. But specifically, I didn't play Final Fantasy 14 in December because I knew people would be playing the expansion and that the login queues would be crazy and everything. So I waited until this month because I figured that they would have gone down by now. No? I mean, maybe a little bit, but still. They did fix some of the issues because people were getting timed out while they were in the queue and then had to re-queue, which is even worse because you'd like wait an hour, then get booted, and then have to wait another 2 hours. I luckily never ran into that because I wasn't playing in December, and they fixed those issues, it seems. But you still have to wait a long ass time to get through the queue. That said, at like 5 p.m. when I normally log in to do some stuff before streaming and everything, no issues. Like 20 people in the queue, which is a normal amount, and you get in like 30 seconds. This is not going to be good. This part 2 is... Have I watched the first one? Oh god. Too high. Get out of here. Fuck. These seekers, man. Pure pain. That's what they are. Fuck. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. This time, we're not gonna die to you, you little shit. We're gonna leave this room, and we're gonna live. And then we're gonna hopefully not get killed by this guy. Alright, Switchboard, did you link part 1 of whatever that series is before? Just curious, because you're saying you're linking part 2 at the moment, so. You... Okay, we're good. Occasionally I can dodge them. Occasionally. Alright. Let's do this. Let's skip. Ready? This is it. If I screw up here, we're done for the night. But hopefully we do it. Ready? No, again! Well, that sucks. Interesting way to start. Okay, so good death. Like that. That's how we need to do it. Next time. Probably practice this a little bit next time too. But see, that's the screw up. I think, am I pressing left too early? Or too late? Too late, I think. Too late. Yeah, I need to be nice and quick when I do it. Ceiling kill. I need to be pressing into it a little bit too. So that's too slow on the hold. That's good though. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Am I too far to the left there? It's just can't be too far to the left. Like if I'm at the very edge over here, I can still do it. I think it's like doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to be closer, it seems. I mean, that did, I guess, because I went blue-haired, but I'm getting it mostly. I need to not like panic when I fail because we can land it again. Ooh, that was too soon there, but you get the momentum but have blue hair means you jump too quickly. Like that. Ouch. But don't jump too quickly. Oh boy. Pretty decent. Restart the chapter and then quit. Alright. Cool. You know, we didn't get the berry, but we learned a new skip today, so I feel like that's pretty good. Now, anyway, let us get to the memes. The memes. Alright, so first, let me adjust. This one is titled, Welcome to Kiwawa Airlines. Let me know if I need to, you know, turn things up or whatever.
Kikariki everyone, and welcome on board the KFP 2300 on our flight to Hokkaido, Japan. Please listen to these safety instructions to not fucking die on my plane today. Number 1. Please fasten your seatbelts whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Connect the metal buckles and pull the strap tight. In order to not ram your table into your stomach, stow it away for takeoff and landing. Put your bag under the seat in front of you and put your seat back into the original position. For your handheld devices, I'm gonna stop bullshitting you here. No one cares what mode you switch it to, as it does not really affect the plane.
Shh, don't tell people that.
Any kind of cigarettes in our plane, not even in the toilet. Can't you hold it back for a few hours? Come on. All exits on the airplane are marked, but I decide when you get off. Some doors may be stuck. Does someone have some WD-40? In case of an emergency landing, we might need you to slide off the emergency floaty boat. Yay! Jump! It's not only for
I like this
children,
slide.
okay? If the airplane loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop from above. Put it on your face and now inhale deeply to sound like
Darth Vader.
life vests are under your seat. Or maybe not. We had to make some cuts this year due to the... After doing our final cabin check, we will take off and bring you to today's destination. Thank you for
That's
your
not the way
attention.
planes
Have a
go.
nice flight.
It's not the way planes go. Do I know why they actually tell you to turn airplane mode off? Well, it used to interfere with, like, it was on the same bandwidth as the control tower stuff, I believe, is what is like the original reason why they had people shut that off. I don't know what the actual reason is nowadays. Let me see here. There was Where'd it go? Ugh, something in my eye. MPEG video. Fish.mp4. 7 minute. Okay. Hold on. Let me. I want to be able to hear this, so I have to change the audio properties so I can monitor it at the same time. Fish. Okay. Ready? Ready for fish? Was the video good? The Kiara one, I mean? I enjoyed some parts of it. I enjoyed some parts of it. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Ready for fish?
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
How's it going?
Just casual fish slap.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
How's it going?
I wanna know what happens next. That's what I want to know. Cause you always want to know. It's like one of those like perfectly cut scream type videos. Anywho. Oh, you cut it. Gotcha. Nice. Well, here you go. Here's your reminder to watch Pre-Connect. If you haven't already, because Kokoro is really cute. That's all. That's really all the reason you need, honestly. I mean, just look at her. Look how cute she is. This is season 2 of Pre-Connect. So, but the first season's pretty decent too. Yep, Pre-Connect. Preco. It's amusing. It's based on a phone game, a little mobile gotcha game or whatever. I haven't played it, but I like the characters. They're pretty cute. So, any hoodles. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got. I'm out of energy, I think, and out of patience for seekers for the moment. Tomorrow, more dot hack infection. Then Thursday, more Ring Fit plus World of Horror. Not Celeste, but World of Horror on Thursday because I want to play the update and maybe try to unlock the 2 new characters on it. And then Friday will be more Yakuza 3. Probably starting off with the mini games, or not mini games, sorry, the sub quests. And then yes, censored, the Flavors of Pie. I think next Tuesday I will try that. That's my plan. So we'll do Ring Fit and then Flavors of Pie next Tuesday. I'll take a look at the sheet. I've looked at it once before, I think when you linked it before, but it's the same sheet as before. But Flavors of Pie sounds good to me. Good name. And then next Monday is MLK Day. I have the day off after I spend the morning rolling around in bed trying not to wake up and everything. Earthbound randomizer, and then later on that night more dot hack infection is the plan. So there's my plan for the next week basically. So now you know. Anywho, have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, whatever time it is, wherever you all are, and remember to press that button. Keep on pushing that button. Bye.